I had a fracture dislocation in my ankle. I broke my fibula and dislocated my ankle in practice. Not a real heroic injury or story or anything. Pretty unlucky, just unfortunate bounce. I knew right away it was broken. I heard it pop. I definitely felt it. And then, I don't know, just went to the hospital and got everything checked out. They said I needed surgery a week later, and I was out for the rest of the year, into the summer. Yeah, I try to take it day by day. I mean, with an injury like that, there wasn't really anything I could do. It was just really just a waiting game, let everything heal the right way, and it's really just a mental grind, still having to deal with classes. It happened at the beginning of January, so I was fortunate for that first month. I didn't have to go to class, but it was just really a mental grind, trying to get through it day to day, and then as the spring progressed into May and June, and I was able to, learn how to walk again and, start jogging and stuff like that, I just really tried to just hammer the rehab and do everything I could to get back for this year, knowing that I only had 1 year left. It was like midway through May. I didn't think I would ever play again. I mean, I couldn't really walk without pain. I definitely couldn't run at that point or jog even. I wasn't able to do a bodyweight squat until almost beginning of July. So there was a lot of mental setbacks, I guess, but I really have to thank Geoff Ebbs, the strength and conditioning coach, who worked with me every day in the spring when I was able to start walking again, and I stayed here in July and August, and he was with me every day, kind of my psychologist a little bit too. I'd tell him every day, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it, and he really helped me push through it. I guess in my mind, I felt like I was getting back to normal. Definitely not the first weekend. I don't think I could have played. There was probably a couple weeks after where I felt like I was getting better, but the coaches didn't think so, and obviously it was the right choice. And then when we were getting into the 6th, 7th, 8th game, we were undefeated at that point, and it's impossible to get in a lineup when a team's rolling like that. So I just had to be patient and be a good teammate. I want success for everybody and for the team, and so I was really fine with it at that point, and really lucky to get an opportunity this past weekend. Yeah, I was definitely nervous, even as the extra skater. I don't think I played in the first. The guys were rolling. Roach takes that penalty, and I knew I was the next guy up, so just had to take advantage of the opportunity. I guess a moment that I felt like I was back probably after the Hobart game. Coach Belisle paid me a nice compliment after the game, just attributing the rehab process and all that, and waiting a year to get back in the lineup. And it was just really emotional for me after the game, honestly. I tried to hide it, but just being a part of a win, being a part of the team in the locker room and in a winning setting, in a team setting, it was awesome. It meant a lot.